little bit about writing partners. I think that writing partners are really important for a writer. They're important in my life, and a lot of other writers talk about how they have writing partners. The thing about a writing partner is they really do two things. They cheer and they challenge. Today, let's think about how we can, as writing partners, cheer one another on and challenge one another to become even better writers. Let's begin by considering some ways that we can cheer on one another. The thing about cheering on is that we don't want just, oh, you're good, or that's good. We want to try to be more specific in the way that we cheer one another on. So let's think about some specific things that we could say to our writing partners in order to cheer them on. If somebody's trying to write daily, then that is a task within itself. And so if you notice that your writing partner is always on time with their entries, you could say, you wrote your last 2 slices on time. Way to go. That's one way to cheer on your writing partner. Here are some other ways that you could cheer on your writing partner. For instance, you could say, like, you stretched a few minutes into a whole page. This is the challenge of Slice of Life writing, is to find a moment and stretch it. So if your writing partner does that, acknowledge it. Maybe your writing partner has spent a lot of days writing about the same topic, a video game or a favorite pet, and you notice they wrote about something new. That's something to cheer. Or maybe you've been talking about adding 5 senses or different ways to stretch a slice, and you notice your writing partner does that. Then let them know you noticed the craft. Like, say, you added all 5 senses. Why don't you take some time as a class to add to your chart about some other ways that you could cheer on your writing partner? Now for the challenge side of the chart, we want to think of things that will encourage us to try new things and take risks as a writer, but not things that will really tear us down as writers. So one example of a challenge is to write a longer slice. Maybe your partner is really great at writing their slices on time and even picking just a moment from their day, but you'd like to know more about it, and so you challenge them to stretch their slice. Another kind of challenge is to write on a new topic. Sometimes you could say, like, let's both write about a place for the next day's entry. Some of the topics that you can explore are people, places, or things. Another example of a challenge is to be inspired by another writer. And you just ask that, you try to write a slice that's inspired by another writer. How about you? I'm sure you have great ideas for challenges that you can offer one another. Take a minute to add them to your chart. Today, when you meet with your writing partner, try to offer both a cheer and a challenge as a writer. There's a reflection sheet you can use to track your cheers and challenges over time. Plan on sharing some of the cheers and challenges that you either offered or were extended during the share session today. And you can probably even add more to your chart so that you have a really strong collection of ideas. Happy writing, everyone!